Made in Hollywood.
I know that it's very tight-lipped, but what can you tell me about Captain Phasma?
What I can tell you about Captain Phasma is that Captain Phasma is the captain of the stormtroopers. She is a member of the First Order and part of the dark side. She is a Boba Fett-style character, which means that she is not at the forefront of the action, but she has a lot of impact.
I already like her because I like everyone on the dark side.
Well, yeah, they just look so great, aren't they?
When you found out that you were cast in this amazing film, what was going on?
It was really extraordinary because I was in New York for the season 3 premiere of Game of Thrones, and I got the phone call saying, "You have a meeting for Star Wars." And so I flew back home after the premiere immediately and went to the meeting. And then it took a bit of time to work out because I had a very wonderful problem in that I was sort of filming Game of Thrones at the same time as Star Wars was filming. So that took a little bit of working out. And both parties, both Star Wars and Game of Thrones, were incredibly generous and worked together to facilitate this amazing opportunity. But that did happen over a series of weeks. So I did at some points have to entertain the possibility that this might not happen. And I didn't want to get too upset if it didn't happen. But when I knew it was happening, it was amazing.
I would have totally freaked out. I know that JJ said that from the very beginning he wanted to focus on feelings, what people felt when they watched that first Star Wars film, Episode 4, and he wanted to carry that onto this film. What were the feelings that you had when you first watched that film?
I remember I was very young when I first saw it. It seemed so magical because it was at Christmas. I was very young, I was about 6 years old, and I was just enthralled by it. It was so magical. It literally transported me to a different place. It took me into a different universe, and a universe that I wanted to be a part of because it seemed so exciting and so different, and there was such variety in people. There were Wookiees and there were robots and robots that you fell in love with, and women with really strong personalities that wouldn't take no for an answer, and sardonic, cool men and incredible creatures.